Welcome back mga ka-Spurs at mga ka-teammate. Timeout muna tayo sa NBA regular season at mag-throwback muna tayo sa labanang Spurs versus New Jersey Nets, Game 6 in the finals. Subaybayan natin ang triple-double performance ni Tim Duncan at kung gaano kalaki ang puso niya sa laro. Here we go.
About an hour and a half ago, I said it was the Nets gut check time. They've showed they've got guts hooked onto heart. They want it to go to 7. They want to make history, win 6 and 7 on the road and win a title. Can the Spurs close out? They've had trouble with that throughout the playoffs, throughout their history, really. Kerry Kittle's had a huge quarter, 11 of his 16 in that third. He's given the Nets the chance they wanted. 63-57, boys. Here we go.
12 minutes to determine your fate, your place in history. For the Spurs, so few players playing well. Duncan and Robertson literally by themselves out there. Ginobili, Rose not getting it done. 26 points combined in Game 5. Very few tonight.
Kidd with 10 on the shot clock. Around Duncan, who lunged at him. Off the glass, Jason Kidd.
That was like the game winner in Game 2.
Reminiscent, going left or going right. Runner. Who's going to help Tim Duncan? Who's going to get some points?
Spurs haven't had a field goal in over 3 minutes. Ginobili will try a 3. In and out. Duncan, the board. Didn't get the score, though. Nets with a rebound. Here comes Kidd.
Can Rodney Rogers deliver for Byron Scott?
Jason Kidd will try another. Off the glass. Back-to-back baskets for Jason Kidd. 67-57. Leads 10 again. Ginobili inside, pushed.
Comes right back and hits the classic jumper off the board. But everything for San Antonio is just an absolute labor right now.
Steve Kerr. Here comes Mr. Fourth Quarter. That got the crowd's attention. 67-59.
Well, if you're New Jersey, you better recognize that too.
Kidd will try 3 in a row. Tipped in by Mutombo. Dikembe's first field goal is a big one.
But Byron Scott just using his entire bench here. He's 3 centers. Rodney Rogers didn't play in the first half. He's come on, played solid. Lucius Harris now in their critical juncture.
Claxton gets it to Duncan, who faces Mutombo. Duncan scores inside.
Big guys aren't supposed to cross over like that.
What a master. What a talent.
20 for the MVP.
Everything right. Turning and facing against a bigger player.
Oh, Ginobili with a steal. He picked Jefferson's pocket and stuffed it.
Byron Scott's trying to call a timeout here. But they can't even hear him.
We can barely hear each other. It's down to 6.
Multiple winner of the Finals MVP award. 9.5 minutes to go.
Pass ran into some traffic. Last touch by the Spurs.
Well, if you'd have told me, Game 6, championship on the line, 9.5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, and these are the 10 players that we'd see out on the court a week ago, I would have said, whatever.
Popovich has got his work cut out for him if he's going to close this out.
Jefferson hangs in the air, missed the baseline jumper. Duncan's got rebound number 16.
Great job by Steve Kerr boxing out.
Claxton in traffic. Ginobili trying to give it back to Malik Rose, and Rose lost it.
You got to find Steve Kerr. That's what he's out there for.
Well, they've been able to make this push. They've been able to make the push to get it down to 6, get it down to 4, but they haven't been able to make that big push to take the lead.
Nets working around the perimeter. Lucius Harris, he misses a 3. Jason Kidd trying to keep it alive and does. And goes right back to Rogers in the baseline. And Rogers hits it. A 3 for Rodney Rogers.
Popovich coming back with David Robinson in the next dead ball.
Rose working on the baseline. And he's fouled.
Popovich has got 4 reserves on the court right now.
When you play good defense, you get a stop, and then you give up an offensive rebound, and then they drill a 3 on you.
Total momentum killer. But at the free throw lines, Malik Rose, who hit a technical free throw shot earlier and hits for only his second point of the night.
It was Rodney Rogers' big three at the end of one of the early games in the Milwaukee series that enabled the Nets to move on. They appeared dead in the water. Rodney Rogers missed 2 free throws. The ball came right back to him on the scramble.
Slowly, both teams bringing starters back in. Kenyon Martin has just checked back in. David Robinson is waiting at the scorer's table.
The biggest decision of the night is for Popovich is going to be Parker or Claxton.
Malik Rose hit both free throws. 72-65. The Nets lead by 7. We've got 8:35 left in Game 6.
Rogers should be able to punish Jackson.
Backing him in. Up and under, blocked by Duncan.
Of course, Duncan knew that too, so he was waiting for that.
Let's see if that stop turns into points for the Spurs. Claxton saw a seam. Ginobili, wide open three. Duncan tried to go back up with it. And here's Jason Kidd again on the run.
But what anticipation by Tim Duncan on the offensive glass.
Kidd, baseline jumper won't go. Duncan cleans it off again. Duncan's got 17 rebounds. But his team is trailing with under 8 minutes to play.
You've got to let Duncan isolate against Mutombo here. Nice.
Rose is all alone. They came over to help out. And Duncan, the assist man, finds Rose.
And Dikembe is just irate with Rodney Rogers saying, look, let me play him.
8th assist for Duncan. Kenyon Martin straight away. Too strong. Back of the iron. Jackson the board.
A 3 for 18. He just hasn't been able to buy a bucket tonight.
Trying to slice into a 5-point lead of the San Antonio Spurs. Ginobili, Jackson, a triple. Got it! And 7 minutes left. It's a 2-point game.
Well, that's what it's going to come down to. Can they score in the half court? Since that 9-0 spurt of fast break points, they've only had 2 more fast break points since then.
Rogers packs it back inside of Martin. Blocked by Duncan. That's his 31st block shot of this series. That's a new record.
7th of the game tonight for Duncan. You cannot just go right into his face and throw up weak stuff.
Duncan gives it up. Jackson for the first lead. Got it! Jason Kidd tries to quiet the crowd, but it's Duncan with another rebound. Spurs lead for the first time, 73-72. Duncan in traffic.
What a pass.
Robinson over Mutombo. Peter Holt looking on as San Antonio leads by 3.
Where are Kittles and Jefferson for New Jersey?
Harris a runner, he's bumped. The foul will be on Ginobili.
Spurs in control and the missed free throws haunting New Jersey.
First missed free throw tonight as Harris. There's the NBA Finals record that betters Patrick Ewing in '94. Patrick had 30 block shots, but that was in 7 games. This is game 6, and it's getting a little loud in here. He missed them both.
Well, if they score here, they may want to think about a timeout, because as I like to say right now, San Antonio is in full arousal mode.
And they have aroused the crowd with a 12-0 run. Claxton outside. He got it!
Byron Scott definitely in need of a timeout. It's all falling apart for the Nets.
The Spurs can almost. Second time Speedy Claxton's had 10 or more points in the finals. 14 straight in the last 3 and change. by the Spurs, and they grasp the lead 77-72. Kenyon Martin didn't get it. Ginobili did.
Where is the competitive response from the New Jersey Nets? The ability to score in the set offense. Jason Kidd, Kenyon Martin, Richard Jefferson. That's where the responsibility lies.
They've come up empty on their last 7 trips, have the Nets offensively. Now it's Duncan backing in. The kick out. Jackson's hit 2 big threes. He's hit 3.
You would think that they would stay at home on him and leave Claxton or Ginobili open.
Aaron Williams trying an outside shot. Jefferson went up high to try to keep it alive.
Speedy is everywhere.
What there?
You call that the MVP. Speedy Claxton, 10 on the shot clock. We're under 4 minutes. Claxton trying to weave through traffic. Robinson finds the handle. Claxton before the shot clock. The Spurs lead by 10.
It's like team morphine. They are feeling no pain right now.
Problem for New Jersey, they're seriously out of timeouts.
Jason Kidd ends a 19-0 run by San Antonio.
New Jersey only has one 20-second timeout left.
They used 3 of them in about 4 minutes and 20 seconds. That's why they're short.
And now Greg Popovich will take a timeout.
And we're down to 3 minutes to a possible NBA championship, a second in 4 years for San Antonio if they can hold on to the lead. This time it's stripped though. Jason Kidd the outlet to Kerry Kittles.
Ginobili, great transition defense.
Kenyon Martin. Rebound is Duncan.
Well, the one thing if it's the Spurs you got to avoid, missed free throws, and most importantly, turnovers. You can't turn the ball over. That's the way to get New Jersey back in the game.
Duncan now with 19 boards.
More importantly for San Antonio, they can't get conservative.
Ginobili, the crowd catching its breath momentarily. Claxton. Speedy doesn't get this one, and Kenyon Martin the rebound. Jason Kidd knows time is running out. Goes by Ginobili. Kittles for 3. In and out. Robinson the rebound.
Robinson just so good. Really the anchor of the defense.
The anchor of this team over 14 years. The Spurs are close. David Robinson, who has done it all in his career, the Rookie of the Year in 90, the Defensive Player of the Year in 92, the MVP of the whole league in 95, a couple of gold medals, and a fairly golden performance. If this is his swan song, he's one hell of a swan.
Fitting, isn't it, that a superstar like this, great ambassador for the league, for San Antonio, if they win the championship tonight, doesn't just finish out with meek numbers, comes with a double-double.
Missed the free throws, maybe a little tired, and that leaves it open for the Nets. Jason Kidd for 3. They have to have that one. It didn't go, was halfway down. Duncan the rebound, his 20th.
He had a 20 rebound plus performance in game 1. Now saving his best for the end once again, what the MVP's all about.
145 for San Antonio. They lead 82-74. Duncan over Martin. Kenyon Martin with a rebound.
You got to push, and first good shot you see, you got to take it.
A steal by Jackson.
They called him out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Boy, has he played a whale of a fourth quarter. He's hit 3 3-pointers, Jackson. And look at the numbers. Holy mackerel. See if they're resetting the shot clock, I think is what the discussion's about.
The question is whether he had possession of the ball before he stepped out of bounds. They're saying no, so that will not
Drop it
be
down to 12.
a full reset of the shot clock.
So they only get half of it back. Ginobili on Kittles, trying to set a screen for Kittles and a foul. Steven Jackson. Well, it's fitting. That's his third foul in the fourth quarter that's seen him hit 3 threes. Nets need points. They need them fast.
Ooh, great screen, Williams.
Jefferson, he's going to try a 3. Robinson has the rebound.
You might want to think about fouling.
They're trying to.
And they finally get Speedy Claxton, does Jefferson. 1 minute, 83-74. We're down to just over a minute. Jason Kidd. Big shot for Jason Kidd, a 3-pointer.
Move the ball if you're San Antonio. Don't wait for it to
Got
get
a foul.
Under a minute.
Get.
And Kidd gets Duncan.
And you don't have time to really wait and pick and choose. It worked out well for him. But you got to try to stretch this game out as long as possible.
Tim Duncan came in 10 games in the finals between 99 and tonight, averaging 26 points and 15 rebounds. He's been even better than that tonight. Maybe not with the points, but with everything else. Look at Steve Smith and Kevin Willis. How long have they waited? A long, long time.
And that's the last timeout for the new.
After 1,342 games, making him the oldest guy to make his finals debut, and he's thinking about a ring. Jason Kidd had to take the shot. The foul will be on Kittles with 51 seconds left.
And of all the guys for San Antonio, as they celebrate their second championship in 5 years, I'm happiest for Kevin Willis. The guy who has come so far, who came into this league out of Michigan State 19 years ago. And now a chance to be part of something so very special.
Steve Smith, who's done so much for Michigan State also in his 12th year, and Danny Ferry in his 13th as Ginobili hits the free throw. Ginobili got them both. 86-77. 9-point lead. Martin will take a 3. The rebound whistled out of bounds. It'll be to the Nets with 41.8 left.
Well, at this point, there could be no discriminating. If you happen to be the player that's wide open for a 3, whether you're a 3-point shooter or not, it's time to go.
Kenyon Martin takes another jumper. Ginobili with the rebound. And Jason Kidd will foul Ginobili. And now the end is near. Jason Kidd, is this the last game we'll see him in that uniform? Everybody's starting to celebrate. Kevin Willis is about to check in. And this place will light up again. Look at the smile on his face, and here comes Steve Smith. The Admiral fighting the final wave. About to come to shore with his second crown.
Smoke, she ain't worth the